Spencer, I'm going to start with you. I want to talk about Got to Get Out. Can you give me a little background on the show? What do you have the chance to win? Just give me a little overview of it for the people that don't know.
It was strange because I'd always seen the weirdest person on television.
Oh, here we go.
And then to live with her, it was incredible. And I actually had the most fun. I had too much fun. I probably should have been paying Hulu because it was like just a vacation.
I'm going to tell you that Spencer did cause the most chaos in the house, and he was the most diabolical.
And weirdest.
That's good. That's a good title to have, though.
Thankfully, they toned down the edit for children. It's an incredible 4-quadrant reality show.
Family friendly.
My 7-year-old, it's his favorite show. So I'm very thankful that, not 24 hours of the day are shown, because then they would have seen Omarosa, her real personality, which isn't for everybody. It's not all quadrants.
That's fair. Yeah. Did you guys know each other before going on the show, or is this the first time you got to actually see what it was like to meet each other in person?
We had just worked together a year before on The House of Villains.
Amazing.
How apropos.
No, I wasn't a villain, though. I was a
You weren't a villain, Spencer.
I was hosting.
You can't
I was a guest host.
The Villain Motel and
Would you like to see my agreement? It said hosting.
You were a
villain. I was a host.
You were a villain.
No. You were a cast member of the show. This is not even on Hulu. We shouldn't even talk about the show.
Let me be very clear.
It's a trash show. It's a
Spencer
wrong
and I
network.
work together because
in past
Spencer
lives.
is a villain.
Can you stop?
Unapologetically a villain.
I'm a hero.
Now, if we're going to be anything up in here, we're going to be for real.
Gotta be honest, right?
This is the real event. Is that what it's called? Hulu is real. So, past lives. We've known each other from past lives.
I apologize.
You guys are good.
We were like a team in our life.
Well, you both came in with the villain role, so that's something you've known from the past. Omarosa, how did it feel coming into the house with that title? Did it change how you were going to play the game, how you're going to act, or did you just try to be yourself and kind of see how it was going to come about?
I felt like Spencer and I both were at a big disadvantage. We do play very unique games. I know that Spencer's going to do some things that are going to be outrageous, over the line. He's going to find a way to get out and get the money, and I knew that was a big challenge for me. But we also had some newbies. It was really difficult playing with regular people.
Civilians.
I was not going to say it. It was really hard playing with regular
normies.
People.
Yeah.
Because they were so just
special.
Desperate.
Probably hard to read, right?
No. I'm gonna be real.
read.
They wanted more camera time than about winning.
Got it.
We were literally there for the cash. They were trying to get.
We got people like Rob walking away for $110,000 to be on
Hulu
TV. More, which some would say Hulu's the best network, so I get it, but Omarosa said I would have taken that money and been out in the car
At home with our spouses.
and not fake crying about our new friends.
It's a very interesting strategy that I saw.
It didn't work out for him.
No, not in the best.
Yeah.
And that's the challenge being with just newbies, because they want camera time. They were not interested in getting out of windows and doors and down the driveway. We were.
Yeah, it's a different perspective to have the celebrities as well as the normal civilians and how they would interact. For you, Simu Lee said that he was really impressed with your creativity when you came on. He said that he thought it was very interesting and he thought you would go through anything to be able to win. What was your strategy when you came into the house?
Well, first off, I need to make sure he knows I'm not Trash Can Steve, because he did a whole interview about me being in a trash can. And that was actually Trash Can Steve. So I appreciate him confusing me with somebody who got more airtime than me. So I'm cool with that.
But you have to at least take some credit for the idea of you being an undercover producer from behind. I thought that was what he was talking about.
Kim gets the credit for that.
Okay.
I was Kim's pawn. We'll give Kim Zodiac the credit for that idea. So
But why did you stuff your stomach with a pillow?
I was fat enough. Is that what you're trying to say? No, we were trying to, because I didn't realize they're all buffed. I didn't think Claire was all
really fit.
They're lugging equipment around.
I didn't get with the buffest crew in Canada. I apologize. I didn't know Claire was over here checking out. I thought she was married. Just saying.
Well, like you said that you had a disadvantage, Omarosa, for coming into the house like that. Did you feel like it was tough to fall out of the villain role per se, or were you able to kind of have your own way as you went on the show and how you navigated it?
The hardest thing was that it wasn't an elimination show,
Yeah.
which is good for both of us because we were generally the first eliminated. But it was also hard because we are really good at taking each one of the players out one by one. So methodically, I was measuring them up and sizing them up, thinking, oh, this is the first person I'm going to go after. This. But there was no elimination. Like, they just stayed the whole time.
Right next to you.
How was that?
So you in your bed.
Snoring in your face.
So you would like stab them in the back and have to see them at breakfast. It was terrible, and I had to recover every single time I did something like that. I was like, "Oh yeah, you want a little butter
Who
on
was
your
complaining
pistol?"
about you in the group chat? Or what was that? The group chat's getting a little.
It's a little
It's
spicy
a little
right now.
like the group chat. I loved it.
A little spicy right now
So
because
what were they upset about? Because you said, I don't know. The group chat guy was like, "Whoa, finally something."
they are very sensitive.
Yeah.
You have to
I
have
can't
tough
believe
skin.
you said this in the interview. If we're doing, oh no, it's you that got sensitive. You were the one worried about the clickbait.
He said something about me getting in his bed.
No, putting a rat in his bed.
Yeah, but I didn't get in his bed, Spencer.
Of course not.
No, of course not.
Dirty ass bed.
They don't recover as much.
Okay.
We
I
have
get
tough
it.
skin. They don't. So if you say something or if you pull something,
It's personal.
It's new. Being on a reality TV show for them is very new. Spencer,
Yeah.
how was it for you coming back into this world of being a reality TV again? Is it nice to be able to have this cast that you now have formed bonds with, or what are you taking most from
Are
the
you
show
bonding
after?
You know,
I know you're buddies with Val.
Val is now one of my best friends. No matter how many times I FaceTime him a day to check on his dance moves,
He'll always
he
answer.
picks up. No matter how late it is, too, because I'm up late. It was a lot of answered prayers getting to be on Hulu. You know, I've been trying to be with a conglomerate for a long time. So,
but can I say that as a cast, when Spencer went through what he went through, he and his family losing their home,
Of course.
we rallied around you. I hope you felt the support that we had.
was that in the group chat?
Well, you're sporting the shirt too. Right? You got Heidi's shirt
This
on.
is what happens.
I'm just checking.
the
We
heart
care
of
about
the
him
show.
No, I'm
and
just checking.
Heidi.
It's
And
amazing.
Yeah, I'm just checking about. I missed that group. There's a lot of text in there.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
special.
Thank you.
It's awesome to see you guys come together. In
I
those
felt
moments.
it.
did you feel it,
I-
Spencer?
I did.
No, seriously, watching them go through that as a cast, as a family, we wanted to make sure that he knew that we were there and we were supportive. And I hope y'all felt that.
I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
She's so genuine.